everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 tips for online school. So if you're interested in learning these 5 tips and what I've learned recently being 5 months into online school, then just keep watching. Tip number 1 is pick a school that's right for you. So there's a bunch of online schools. For instance, mine is basically you never have to go on the campus. You don't have to be on the online like at any particular time during the day. There's not set times you have to log in to like read something or watch something. It's basically just they give you work for the week and you get it done. They only have 2 due dates, which is basically you go at your own pace. For some of them, they have discussions that are due on Thursdays most of the time, which is your main discussion, and then all the rest of the work you had to do or the responses to the discussion are due on Sunday. So that's basically the only due date. You don't really have to be on at a certain time. You just do it whenever you want. You plan out your own schedule, and then you just have until 11:59 on the Thursday or the Sunday to hand in and submit all your work for that week. Okay, for tip number 2, make your own schedule / routine. Get a routine going so that you are just focused, it's easier, and like you could just plan, you know, everything you need to do and it'll just have a better flow throughout the week. Me personally, I would say schedule school time. So basically like from 8 to 10, like say 2 hours or even longer if you want to, if you have time. That would be your school time. So if anyone asks you, just say, oh, well, I have my school time at 8 to 10, and that would be like a set time, whatever day of the week or however many days of the week you want to set that. Or if you work in the morning and you only have time for the school at night, then set it from like, I don't know, like 7 to 9 or whatever works for you. Just set a time to where it's like, you know, that's the 2 hours or more that you are to work on school work and nothing else. This will help because you're not actually going to a school, so it's kind of hard. You're not actually being kind of like forced to do your schoolwork. It's kind of like you have to be motivated to do your own. So I would say just schedule like 2 or more hours that it's just strictly school, just like as if you were to go to work. You would just sit wherever your workspace is for school at your house or wherever you want to go, and then just stay with those 2 hours and focus on nothing but school and finish your assignments and everything like that. It would be much easier and it will help with like procrastination. Tip number 3 is print out your syllabus. I print it out before each class starts. Basically, for my syllabus, it shows, you know, what assignments are due for each week and other things that you have to do for that week, and it just lays it all out for you so that you see it all like in one paper instead of going through on the computer and like focusing on the first week and then the next week, like waiting all the way until the next week to focus on that week. And I will be making a video pretty soon that just shows how I use the syllabus and how I plan out my week. And tip number 4, plan out ahead. So this basically goes with the syllabus tip 2, but basically each week look at what you need to do and plan out when you're going to do stuff. Look over the things to see like how much work the assignment is actually going to take, because what happens is sometimes I will go through each assignment on the thing step by step, like how they have it laid out online, and then I'll get to the last one and be like, oh my goodness, like I probably should have started this earlier. But so basically is what I'm saying is just plan ahead, look at everything fully, look at the whole week's schedule, read everything and see what you have to do so that you'll be able to plan out and give yourself more time for something that's like probably a bigger project that you can just plan out to start that a little bit ahead of time, even before some of the other things, just because the other things won't probably take up as much time, so you would just give yourself more time to work on that assignment if it's a little bit bigger than the rest. Alright, last tip, tip number 5, is to take your time and understand everything. So basically, online school, you're teaching yourself. There's no one really teaching you. You do have a teacher and everything, but for at least my school, we don't have to, like I said earlier, we don't have to go on and watch lectures at a certain period of time or anything like that. It's just they give you the work, they give you the readings, like whatever chapter to read for that week, and you basically are teaching yourself, trying to pick up as much information as you can on your own. So I would just make sure you have enough time to do that and to fully understand what you're learning. Because, you know, college is not something you want to just rush through. You want to really understand what's going on, especially if it's something that you want to do and you're like passionate about it. You don't want to rush through everything in college and then get a job and go to work and they expect you to know at least a little bit of basically what you learned in college, and you don't, and if you can't remember anything or you don't really fully understand stuff, then it's probably going to cause a problem. And you don't want to get a college degree and look good on paper, but then when you go, you like don't know anything. So I would just take the time to actually learn, understand stuff, you know, make sure you have enough time to do that too. That's one thing that I've learned in the 5 months, is that some of the classes, even though they were classes that weren't really like essential to my major, but they were just regular, like, you know, basic classes that everybody has to take, and I was just realizing that I was kind of like just going through them, doing the assignments and not really learning anything, not really picking up anything, just kind of doing whatever the assignment taught me to do, reading the textbook, answering the questions, and like not really picking up the information. So I would definitely just give yourself time and actually go through and make sure you understand everything. Okay, so that is it for this video. Those are 5 tips that I've learned within like the 5 months of me actually being in college on an online school. Like I said, there will be more videos coming out of how I use my syllabus to plan my week, how I plan ahead. There'll be a lot of planning videos coming out too, and just stay tuned for them. If you want to see them, just hit the subscribe button down below. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. And I will see you next time. Bye guys!